Okay, so talking about Shinji. So my favorite scene with Shinji Hirako, the captain of the Squad 5, the only real captain of Squad 5, honestly, is that time... Okay, I'm just messing with you. No, we're talking about Aizen. Alright, so my favorite Sosuke Aizen moment. I've already kind of mentioned this. I had a video on this channel I did earlier this year called My Top 10 Favorite Moments in Bleach. And I believe it was my number 2 or maybe number 3. I think it was number 2 moment where it was Aizen's betrayal from the Soul Society. That was like my best moment when it came to that character, and it still is, because it's something that genuinely came as a surprise to not only me, but much of the Bleach fandom, because this wasn't something that was built up like giving us hints throughout the entire arc, you know, really like big slaps in the face like you do now with Bleach. We didn't have that with Aizen. It was just this good-natured guy that seemed like a pretty cool dude, and he got killed, and that sucks. We didn't really know much about him before that, other than that he was just a pretty chill dude, seemed pretty nice to Momo, so whatever. He gets killed, and then everyone's scrambling to find out who's the murderer, and then we have like the perfect freaking red herring, which is Ginichimaru right there, and we don't really know what's going on because this is still kind of earlier on in the series. But then at the end, when it was revealed that he not only faked his death, but he was also leading this massive subterfuge throughout the entire, not just the entire Soul Society arc, but for you know, decades before this, that was a big fucking shocker. The first time I saw that, I was watching Bleach week by week on Adult Swim, and this was before I really was checking on the internet to see what would happen next in the story. So when that episode finally came, it was a genuine surprise that I really have not experienced yet in Bleach. With that being said, going along with Aizen's intelligence and everything, and probably the one time in the series I genuinely liked him as an antagonist, we then go to my least favorite moment, which was the time that he fought against Yoruichi, Uehara, and Isshin. He said a line, I think it was to Isshin, where he was basically like, I don't need to be intelligent anymore. I don't need to think. I don't need to figure out what you're gonna do. I don't need to come up with any battle plan anymore, because I have this godly power, this amazing infinite power in me. I don't even need to be clever anymore. And I think that's completely antithetical to Aizen's whole deal, what made him such a fascinating character. The people that even genuinely liked Aizen up to that point, which was not me at that point, but the people that genuinely liked Aizen up to that point, when he said that shit, didn't you feel like a little bit of pain in your heart? Just like, really? I mean, this would be like if Kenpachi Zaraki all of a sudden figured out, you know, my whole thing is not really being a bloodthirsty guy. I don't have to do that anymore. I can just fight logically and concisely in order to achieve victory. I don't need to worry about bloodthirstiness anymore. I mean, that would be like, oh man, dude, your character just took it right in the fucking ass. Seriously, that's what I felt with Aizen. Now you could go along with like the whole deal with the Hogyoku was maybe that he didn't want that massive power, he didn't maybe want his intelligence, and maybe that's what the Hogyoku was really responding for, but that's kind of bullshit, so I'm just gonna go along with that being a shitty scene for Aizen, and I'm glad that he's kind of moved away from that. I mean, he doesn't have the Hogyoku, well, maybe he does, I don't even know what the fuck, that thing's kind of screwy. What did happen to the Hogyoku? Does Aizen still have it embedded in him? I don't think that was ever explained. Shit, I don't think it was, but yeah, that's my least favorite. Well, what are yours? Give me a laundry list here. You can just go crazy. I know you guys are gonna go fucking nutso with your favorite and least favorite moments from Aizen, so go ahead in the comments, have at it, have fun. But for now, this will be Tekking101 signing out. Later, guys. Hey everyone, another announcement. That's crazy, right? Okay, so tonight, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be appearing as a guest on Weekla Manga Recap. It's a podcast done by Rollo-T and Y-Roller of Time, and I'll put a link to the hitbox in the description below, so you can go check that out when I am going to be part of that. We're going to be looking at basically all the manga that were released this week in sort of a recap session. I think that's what they do. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Black Clover. There's no One Piece this week, unfortunately. No Fairy Tail either. That's weird. But Bleach, most definitely, that's kind of what I'm there for, you know. I'll do some, maybe a little bit of commentary on that. Shokugeki no Soma, which I'm not quite caught up to yet, but I am reading. And I also think they do My Hero Academia as well, which I don't read at all. But it should be a very interesting experience. I've never been on there before, and I'm looking forward to it. So check it out in the link below. Thanks, everyone. Signing out. Oh, fuck, I forgot to take down Unohana's Hayori for the video. You know what, that's okay, because Unohana and Aizen actually have a very similar character when you really think about it, because she's, well, he is... Well, if you look at it a certain... she's number 4, he's number 5. There you go, they go together. There, how about that? Write your Unohana x Aizen fan fiction.